What's up, Mosaic Future? Welcome to Youth at Night.
Alright, muchachos and muchachas, you all have a great summer. Make sure you stay fit, friendly, and you stretch. I'll see you next semester. Alright, how do I get better? Wait a second. Tic-tacs, tick-tock. I got it! Hey Siri, call Allison Ray.
Calling Allison Ray Mobile.
Hello?
Hello? Madison? Oh. Addison? Or Allison? Yeah, Allison.
First of all, you're yelling. This is Coach Matt, isn't it?
Yeah. So I hear you're one of those ticketed stars.
Okay,
the
first
kids love so
lesson,
much.
it's
Well, here,
TikTok.
I got a proposition for you.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna help me help them, and we're gonna teach them tickety-talkie together, and we're gonna create a future that's never existed before, alright?
It sounds like you need a lot of help. I'll be right there.
Alright, I'll meet you at my gym at 4,800 hours. See you later.
Okay, so we're gonna do right hand up first. Left hand, sorry. Flip it. Shoulder, head. Hip across. No, slow it down. Down. Now give me some shoulders. No, just the shoulders, yeah. Now left hand out, right hand out. Twist your hip. Oh, in the hips, twist your hip. Good. Now your head. Now play the guitar. It's more of like a smooth. I think you got it. You wanna try it?
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, cross. Head, hips, down. Shoulder, left hand, right hand, twist, head, guitar. You did it! Good job!
Alright!
5, 6, 7, 8. Right.
Alright! We'll see you next semester!
Do you have a new pair of sandals that you got during quarantine and you want to show them off to your friends, but you also want to show off something edgy? Well, perfect. We have the exact thing for you. Tattoos for your toes, so you can hide them from your parents, but impress your friends at the same time. When you order tattoos, you get your tattoo gun and your aquaphor for care after. Your parents, they'll never know. For $20, you get the aftercare set. And you get your tattoo gun. When in reality, it's a Sharpie because your parents would be so pissed if it was real. Tattoos. Your parents will never know what's on your toe. Tattoos for your toes. Just $20. Aftercare. Vital. Tattoos for your toes. Tats for your toes. Tattoos for your toes. Order it now at tattoos.com.
Pastor Matt, could you ask the first question that our youth have bestowed upon us?
So all you youth out there who's trying to ask us questions, well, we're here. Number one, what are you doing?
We're doing a mukbang.
So this is called a mukbang. Apparently you kids think it's really cool and you follow people who eat food for a living.
All right, second question. Favorite movie and why?
Favorite movie and why? John Thomas, you start.
The Page Master.
Goodwill. Page Master? Yeah, that's an old one. I remember playing that video game.
Why? Because it makes my imagination go wild.
Come on!
My favorite movie is How to Train a Dragon.
Why?
That's a good one.
Why?
Because I've always wanted to have a pet dragon.
That's not!
I need some water.
I got the water. I got the water.
Mukbang 3. What's your favorite Spotify playlist?
Spotify playlist. I'm more of an Apple Music girl.
Mine is for you because it's for me.
Okay. You make it yourself? Just mukbang.
Man.
It's mukbang.
He's like, you know.
My favorite playlist is, I've been liking Dominic Fike lately.
Ooh.
You know,
Some chicken just
we
flying.
chilling out here. We
Some
chilling.
chicken was like, prink. What advice would you give yourself when you were a teenager?
Definitely do a mukbang.
Hang out with people that actually care about you. And when you're sad, that will actually care if you're sad.
Surround yourself with good people.
If you could play one sport and you had to for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Basketball is my favorite sport.
Your phone is like, no, interrupting when the game is on. Next question. Why are you awesome pastors?
You're an awesome pastor because you love kids from all walks of life. Doesn't matter who they are, that you actually bring them in, you love on them, and you care about them.
True.
Come on.
You're an awesome pastor because you see people beyond what they see themselves as.
Woo!
does it?
Flurry.
What's the last question?
The last question is, what are we doing after this?
I'm going to Disneyland.
See you next time on Welcome on the Future.
What's up? Welcome to my channel, my CRIBZ. We're here with Cassandra, the homegirl.
With a Z?
With a Z. With a Z. Don't forget the Z. What are we gonna do today?
We're gonna start off the day by looking at my luxury cars.
Okay,
For
let's
obvious
go.
reasons.
Let's do it.
On my purse.
All right, let's go. Oh man, how far?
All right, here we got a 2010 Mini Cooper, 4-cylinder, 2-wheel drive. That's my trusty seat. I've had it for a while. Here we have 2015 navy blue Nissan Rogue. I did it in the side. We don't have to get into that, but she still works. This is my grandfather's Ford Focus, I believe. It's very good for the environment. A lot of memories in this guy. The newest, coolest, sleekest one I have is a Kia Soul. Follow me, actually. Bunch of cheeseheads in this family.
Looks like you got 24s on it.
Yep, definitely. 24s and 32s.
Okay. As for speed, right?
Yeah.
This is the hottest car I've seen.
I know. Just wait till we get inside. You can see my mini fridge.
Oh, I'm excited. Dang, you got the mini fridge on lock.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Essentia. Ever had this? Got pH balance.
Let me try that. I gotta get
We got glass Coca-Cola. Pellegrini. 1, 2, 3, 4 types of Pellegrini.
Oh, wow.
Healthy vegetables. Not just one. Not just one.
Okay.
You ever had sparklets? This is a little something I like to do. Keep my chia puffs nice and chill.
I do the same.
Take these on the road.
Okay.
I think my mini fridge is cool. You should see my studio.
Well, let's go.
Wow, you got mirrors.
I do.
Okay, like and subscribe my channel.
Welcome to the stew.
Okay.
Follow me. I have a bathroom.
Pretty big.
Yeah,
big.
it's a nice size. It's a nice size. Yeah.
How do you shower?
Environment, like there's a lot of water wasted on showers, so we can go ahead and exit.
Nice.
This is where when I have company, they say it's roomier than it seems. And then obviously I style them when they're here because I have to keep up an appearance. So as we know, my company's blowing up. So sometimes when I can't get peace and quiet here, I'll go to the office. Follow me. Let's go to the office.
Dang, this is a nice room in here.
Thank you. Yeah, when I'm not feeling creative, when I want to get inspired, when I'm just kind of lacking, that way I come in here. We got everything. We got crayons, we got Sharpies, we got skizzers. I mean, it's endless, and it's just it's quiet. It's nice. I can be productive.
Yeah.
You want to take a? You want to try it?
Yeah, I can feel it. Let's try it. Let's try it.
Yeah, let's take a seat.
Let's try it.
Remember, inside voice is to the best way. It's just like a zen place for me, so I want to keep it that way, even when I have company. Thank you so much for tuning in to my crib. I hope you had a good time. It was so great having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
It's greatness. You want a painting you can eat? Of course you do. I know I do. Perfecto. Let's get started. The brush. Yeah. There will be no mistakes, just happy accidents. When you buy Delicioso, you can eat and paint. Okay, let's get started. Long strokes. Long strokes. You add the mayo, and it sticks very well. That's all. Keep going up and down. Call 1-800-Deliciosos. Fill your bellies, empty your wallets.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Jesus Moment with
What's up?
Pastor Amy D.
How's it going?
Tell us quick something about yourself.
I am just turned 26.
Yay!
What up? I'm from the East Coast, but been in LA 9 years now, so this is fun.
What are we about to do right now?
We're about to create something with Play-Doh with you, Amy D.
I'm so
what
excited.
What an honor. Yeah, we just want to, have this time to just come up with a little creativity project.
Make a creation.
Yeah.
I love it.
So let's do it.
It was always the worst. I was talking about this with someone recently when as a kid you would get these and then you'd open the container and someone had like already mixed all the colors and put it back.
Yeah, that's bad.
And you're like, no!
Yeah. Anybody ate Play-Doh before?
Yeah, I used to eat that for sure.
Okay.
It's like salty.
I love the smell of Play-Doh.
No, I don't like the smell.
No way!
Definitely don't like the smell, but I do like the taste of it.
We can try to guess what each other is eating.
Working on Mrs. Stefania.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I think it's a city.
Oh, dang.
It's a futuristic city, but I'm not done yet.
I definitely thought it was pizza.
I like that city.
I started with an egg, and then it
Oh,
became
okay.
a city.
That's awesome.
What about you?
Well, I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but I recreated the photo of Beyonce and Jay-Z in front of the Mona Lisa.
Oh.
Can't you tell?
Yes.
What'd you
I
make?
made this.
Shapes.
Yeah. I always like trying to make things as like pristine as they can be. I like this because I literally just took it out of the thing. This one, I call it an Allspark cube, like from Transformers, you know, it's that thing that Ultron, or what's his name, Megatron, he like, it's in his chest and it like explodes him.
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But more so, it's just a cube. That's what I
Wow.
made.
You guys crushed it.
Can you tell us some of the ways that you have related to creativity and how that relates to what's happening around us in our world today?
I mean, obviously there's so much going on and it's been super heavy, but also really beautiful. Like seeing people for the first time maybe experience or even understand like that racism exists and like becoming aware of it. And, you know, something that I've been doing, I mean, I do a lot of different creative fun things on Instagram and whatever, but I think in this time, like something that's been really fun for me is just learning about and supporting Black artists. Like it's been really cool to just focus on, like, for the first time, what are Black artists doing that are creative that I can like be a part of or experience or support. I think in the creative industry, a lot of times there are like Black models or whatever, but there are not as many people behind the scenes, like being a part of the creative process, or artists specifically in LA who are killing it and just supporting them and learning about their craft and what they do. And
What challenges have you come across like in creating, and maybe as it relates to everything that's been happening?
Yeah, I mean, I think there are moments of, and I'm sure I feel like a lot of people have felt this, but moments of not knowing what to say, or should you say something, or should you incorporate justice in your art? Like, is that something that you should be fighting towards, or something that you should steer away from because people are saying things and then they're the wrong things and then they're getting, blamed for it or being blasted in the media for it, and people are trying to, I think, figure out maybe for the first time how do they talk about something that they don't know, that they haven't experienced. Even since I first moved to LA, learning and growing of different cultures and different people, and how do you fight for justice just in your daily life. But with this, there's such a highlight on it, right, of like everything that you do is looked at as, are you posting, are you not posting? Are you talking, are you not talking? I came to this place where I just realized, actually I saw this post, I posted it yesterday. If you in your heart are for justice, then everywhere you go, everything you do is fighting for justice.
Wow.
If truly, like in the core of who you are, if you're fighting for those things, if you're fighting for people, if you believe that everyone should be equal, if you believe that Black Lives Matter, if that's at the core of who you are, then everything that you do, every room that you step into, every creative thing that you do is fighting for that in some way. And sometimes that means speaking, and sometimes that means being quiet so that people who haven't had a voice can have a voice. And so I think it's different in every avenue, in every room. It's different in whatever creative field that you're in or whatever you're stepping into. But knowing that if that's a part of you, if you've adopted that and you've said this is something that I'm fighting for, that it will be a part of your creative process.
If there's a student, or even us, we're constantly creating, constantly trying to evolve. What advice would you give someone who's like feels kind of stuck in this moment? They're letting kind of their fears, and they're isolating themselves from community and from being just creative. What would you say to them?
That's a great question. I just had a conversation recently with someone who's one of my really good friends, but has been struggling a lot with everything that's going on. And as a part of Mosaic, like, you are the church, And so if you're not speaking up, then the church isn't speaking up. If you aren't being honest, then the church isn't being honest. If you aren't being real with the way that you feel, or at least having other people in your community that you can be authentic with, then the church isn't being that. I think sometimes we so separate ourselves from the church, and we think the church is this building, or we talk about that all the time. In order for the church to be better in situations like this, we have to be better, and we have to be open about how we're feeling.
I know that part of your story is that you never wanted to be a pastor. You were like anything but that. Yet you were like, I want to change the world. I want to make an impact. I want to fix the wrongs that I've seen. And I want to do it in a creative way.
Yeah.
So like, how does that relate to you and like the level of impact that you have as far as creating the change that you want to see in the world?
Yeah, I think the part that was always missing about the work that I did was Jesus. That you can provide all these physical needs for people, and you can do all these things, but ultimately, if it's not caring for the whole of a person, for the spiritual aspect of a person, when you bring Jesus into the mix and you use your voice, you get to make something really beautiful out of it. That's what I get to do on staff, and it's the best.
Well, thank you so much, Amy D.
Thanks for having me.
For being in our Jesus moment.
Amazing.
We love you. If you're a student out here watching, this is what we get to be a part of every week, and we do it because we love you. We do it because we believe that what you have inside of you is valuable in the world, and we want to come alongside you in your life. So if you are in Nebraska, if you're in Omaha, if you're in Florida somewhere watching this, we see you as being a part of this movement. And so comment below, follow us on Instagram, and hit us up in a DM. We want to talk with you, and we want to journey with you. See you guys later.
What up, Mosaic Future? We hope you guys had so much fun.
So much fun, baby. That was for you.
That's right. And now we're going to pray.
You know how we going to do it.
You know how we going to do it.
Pray with us.
That's right.
Jesus, we love you.
We thank
God,
you for all these students.
We pray for you.
We thank you for YouTube. We thank you, God. We give the creative space for new students that don't know you yet, and students that do know you, to grow together and grow together and know you more. God, we pray, God, this summer will be so special for each and every student that are watching, and then those that aren't watching yet. God, we love you. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen. That's right. Let's go. Okay. Hot. Let's go hot.
Boom, 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 boom. Yes, good.